Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is jmic9981, and you are watching my channel. What we're going to be doing today is building the Hobbit Shire, and it's going to be quite the experience, and we're probably going to have multiple episodes of this because this is a ginormous build that I'm undertaking here, and I'm doing it all in survival. I did use a few glitches in order to get better tools per se, but outside of that, everything that I have building material wise, I mined all of that fun stuff myself. It was good and fun. But anyway, so what we're doing right now is we're doing a little bit of research. We want to know exactly what we're looking at, what we want our landscape to kind of look like. We obviously want some natural lower hills along with some higher hills, because the hills behind this actually are much steeper, and there's multiple levels of Hobbit homes inside the mountain. So when we get back into the world here, what we're going to be looking for is not only an open area an area that I can open up a little bit. It doesn't have to match it 100%. I ain't going 100% match to what's in this movie. There's so many artist renditions of The Hobbit that I actually prefer over the movie's rendition of the actual Shire. So I used multiple different sources. That was just a clip of me showing you how to do the research, because when you build things like this, you should really go out and kind of research the architecture of that time period. You should look at how it's decorated, whether it has log trim on the outside, or if you could use fence posts to kind of imitate the look of it. Obviously in Minecraft you can't make a straw roof. I wish they'd actually bring in straw roof material, like using hay bales for, if you know, like steps of hay bales. That would be cool. I mean, then you would be able to create that roof straw structure that they would have used during that era. I think what I'm going to be using is birch and oak. I think I'm going to do the main building in birch because from what I saw, it was really light. Look at this location, guys. This is going to be perfect. Look at this. It goes right over. Perfect little riverway. It looks almost identical to what we're working with. I mean, I'm going to have quite a bit of terraforming. But we'll pound into this. I'm going to start off with the bridge and connect the two places here so we got a good idea of where we're going to start placing buildings. So I'm going to use like a mix of the movie, Lord of the Rings movie rendition of the Hobbit Shire, and I'm going to be using an artist that I found online, just through Google Images, that it really was appealing to my eye, and it was more based on the terrain close to my base, because I wanted to build this really close to base, and I might actually move my main base here when I'm done. I'm not quite sure on that one yet, but my main base is just an overtaken village that was killed off within the first 48 hours of me starting, because I don't know what's going on with the villagers and not sleeping in their beds at night. You could actually direct them right to the door of a house with a bed in it, and then they'll go to the back of the house where there is no entry point, and then zombies kill them. And I'm busy in this game. I don't sleep every night, so especially at the start of a game. When you're first starting a game, you're busy collecting resources and getting started. You know, you got to get the iron and the coal and all that stuff to get started. But this is kind of my test survival build world. I do use a few glitches, like I said, to make it a little more survival, but only with building resources, like tool resources. All my diamonds, I started off with 2 blocks of diamonds, and I have quite a few diamonds. Emeralds, I duplicated like 1 stack, and then I realized that I could get a heck ton of XP just by trading with the villagers with the diamonds that I had, or the emeralds that I had used, and used trading techniques to get quite a few emeralds. But the diamonds is where I used it mostly, and shulker boxes. Yes, shulker boxes. I used a duplication glitch to get most of my shulkers. Obviously, you can't get them all that way, but I went to the end and I found 6 of them total, or 6 total, yeah, shulker boxes, 12 parts. Made them and then duplicated. And then I duplicated a few tools of my favorite tools to make sure that if they ever did break on accident, I would have a duplicate copy of them, and I wouldn't have to go deal with all the XP grind of re-enchanting them. But outside that, it was like pickaxe and bow, because I am an avid bow user. So, but after this build, I think I want to do Hogwarts Castle. I want to take on a really extreme build. I'm thinking that I might do it live stream, which would be interesting. Now, if I can curb my vocabulary and my vulgarities, that would be awesome, because it does get in the middle. So pretty much what I'm doing now is I'm just collecting as much stuff as I can. I am overdubbing this. I am recording over it. I have 3 children, so when it comes to audio recording, I have to make sure that they're out of the house. Otherwise, you guys would pick up many fights and funness. What I just realized is just watching the replay here of the video is I left my stone cutter over there, which is so silly. I could have just brought it over to my construction site and saved myself some rockets, but I got a heck of a gunpowder farm going. I'll show you guys my village and a nice little video for you guys to let you guys kind of see the whole village and what it all looks like. But yeah, it's the big stone structure that looks kind of like a rocket ship with something coming off the end of it there, is a nice AFK location, and it's also a good place to not only AFK but to do the phantom hunt, because you can get them in some pretty good locations. I'll show you guys that in a future video. And what we're working on now is that we got to cross the bridge, and we kind of got it. We're gonna have to terraform a path, not only to the right here of the Shire, but we're also going to have to put one to the other side, and we have a lot of terraforming to do. A ton of terraforming. We're gonna have to rip out quite a bit, and I pretty much already did that for the most part at this point in real time, but this took me quite a while, and I lost one of my favorite shovels that I did not duplicate, because I just wasn't keeping an eye on it. But it happens. And pretty much just creating a road back. So what you guys have to just imagine is, I don't remember if you, well, I do. I remember the fly-in, but I don't know if you guys remember the fly-in, but there's these 2 hills to the right here. So what I'm kind of doing is I'm terraforming a path up. So the Shire comes off to the left side of that bridge, and on the right side of where I am heading now is the actual mill. On the back side of that hill that goes to the mill is the Yellow Door Shire. I will be adding the Yellow Door Shire home, or Hobbit home, in the build. I'm still trying to work out the round door. If you guys got any suggestions, you could throw them in the comments. I'm more than welcome to take suggestions in this build and kind of see where it goes. If you want to do this yourself, yeah, bring a bed or do it close by your home, or I guess if you really want to go at it, you can do it creative style. I like the survival aspect of having to survive every day and fight off mobs and not just get stuff given to me. Although the diamonds and that campfire glitch still works. I'm telling you, it still works. 1.5 or 1.15.2 still works. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, I guess I could show you guys. I'm not really big on teaching people how to exploit games. Kind of think that a little online research will get you the answers that you're looking for, and some people got some really good videos out there, and that's more their niche. My niche is building cool stuff, chatting, kind of going through the world together. How about that? I really want to start doing some live streaming and getting that going. It's working out the time to get that stuff going. I'm creating this new adventure. You guys are going to create this new adventure with me, hopefully, and if you guys like what you like and dislike what you dislike, I guess, so if that's what you guys want to do, if you like it, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. I mean, this is pretty much how we work. I do have a few other worlds I'd like to show off. I got I don't know if you really want to call it island survival. Well, it was an island, but I've kind of connected it to a mainland at this point. But I got another world that I have where I started, and I lost everything in a major MineCraft corrupt file stuff. I'm new to the game, so I didn't realize that I should be backupping my world all the time, and I upgraded from one version to another, and my world had purple and black boxes everywhere, and I couldn't fix it, so I learned how to after a while, but then I'd already started this world, and I was all like, no, I'm already too invested in this world. So I did get it fixed, but I kind of abandoned it. But it was a cool starter world, and my first world, actually, besides Daddy-Daughter World, which I play with my daughter. She's actually the one that got me into this game. I'm usually a first-person shooter person. Never really got into these. I don't even know what you want to call Minecraft. Minecraft is a multifaceted style game. I mean, it's got its first-person style aspect with your mob fights and things of that nature. It's also got your survival style game. So if you're into like the survival style games, you get to build some crazy stuff. So if you're like into engineering and building stuff and learning how to do stuff in an alternate world, it's really intriguing to me. I like quite a few of the aspects of the game myself. I mean, I love the survival. I like the first person with the third person and reverse third person aspect to be able to see around you quite a bit. I do have both versions. I prefer Java when it comes to survival. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the easiest one to survive in survival. Bedrock, it's weird that you have such difficult mob bosses, because it's meant to be played on Pocket Edition. So I'm not quite sure how that works, but your guys' wither completely destroyed my world. And I went into it because I've already beat the wither like 6 times in this world, so like I was expecting Java wither, like, oh, this is gonna be simple, set up a nice obsidian cage, put him in it, he ain't gonna be able to get out of it. I'll shoot him with my nice little bow until he's almost dead, and then I'll do the hack and slash, jump in, hit him, jump in, back out. Nope, not in Bedrock. Just so you guys are aware, in Bedrock it is nowhere close to that. It is just absolutely insane difficulty. You could barely get him to the point where you can't shoot him with a bow anymore. He blows through your bedrock walls in like matter of seconds, and just maps all the way to the top. I mean, you can't even do the tunnel technique because he doesn't lock on you very well. So he's literally, oh man, destroyed my world. So I've kind of given up on that world and started another bedrock world with the intention that the end bosses are epic, and I need to go at them more epically with more potions and things of that nature, and probably some beacon action. So well, I can't get a beacon until I beat that booger. Dang, that's right, I need the nether star in order to get the beacon. Oh man. But yeah, I restarted a world on that. I'll put up some uploads from the Bedrock world and differentiate for you guys which ones are which. Bedrock, I don't know what it is with finding abandoned villages or zombie villages, whatever you want to call them, but I found my new seed had side by side almost zombie villages that yeah. But I'm actually getting to the end of this episode here, so we're going to just say sayonara. It's a peace, love, and chicken grease to all of you guys. I appreciate guys coming by and watching my video. If you like it, hit that like button, hit subscribe, you know, all that YouTube stuff. You'll help out me and my world, and hopefully you liked my creation. And there's going to be more to come, guys. So, like I said, peace, love, and chicken grease.